Hi people, my lovely people. Energy update. I don't know how about you, but today I was feeling a lot of uncomfortable and unpleasant things. It's dying now. It's dying now. Been beautiful because I'm just not. I don't have a headache anymore. I had a massive migraine. It came out of nowhere. It started last night. And tiredness. That obviously I just had to go and literally go and sleep for 2 hours in the afternoon because this is how tired I was. I couldn't function. I didn't understand. I was dizzy, nauseous, whatever. I just felt this is it. This is exactly the time when I just really need to lie down and sleep through it. And when I just gained a little bit more energy, I sort of feels like there's somebody in my wardrobe. But it can't be. I mean, anything is possible, but I had to it's my daughter next door. I sort of thought that I felt that the energy around me, surrounding me, was very difficult, heavy, and dense. Okay, I felt something's literally squashing me energetically, pushing onto me so hard, okay, that trying to get to me in a sense of trying to break my aura, break my field, break my me being sovereign. So it demanded a lot of, literally, so that I actually had really unpleasant tingling underneath my skin and very like watery eyes, and I seriously could feel all those energies. And that happened throughout the day today, maybe since 9:30 till, I don't know, 2 p.m., 3 p.m., something like that. Still had a little bit of headache after that, but it wore off quite well after I did it. But I did a full training. I did a full spa on myself, so I could feel better about myself. Yes. Hello, dude.
People and Earth, which I appreciate.
People and Earth.
And stop putting plastic into the ocean because the poor fishies.
Exactly. Stop pushing plastic into the ocean. Whoever is putting plastic into the ocean, can you hear us? Can you hear this little girl?
Stop it.
She's a badass, and she will never ever let you off. She'll hunt you down.
Yes, I will hunt you down and kill you.
But before, I'll wrap you in that plastic.
Yes, I will. I will shove it into your stomachs.
Okay, there are some death threats. Thank you very much. Okay, they're going on YouTube. Too young to get arrested. Okay, I'm just going to record for 10 minutes and then I'm going to help you look for it, okay?
Okay, goodbye.
See you later. Thank you, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, what was I saying? Close the door for me, please. Yeah, the energy was heavy, okay? And this type of energy, not only does it make you feel physically unfit, okay? I mean, the more love, the more compassion, the more understanding, and the more like sort of acceptance you can give to yourself when you are undergoing this, okay, the better for yourself. Because this is why self-love is so important now, okay? Because if you don't do it, you will cut yourself into this really heavy energy, and if you carry on doing things that are going to drag you even lower into the the negative spiral, you might end up just feeling squashed. Okay, it's like you're gonna be heavier, you're gonna feel depressed, you're gonna crave sort of unhealthy foods, you're going to crave unhealthy behaviors, you're going to catch yourself into a lower state of emotional states that are going to last longer and longer, that are going to prevent you from being happy about what is around, what is in now. Okay, so this is why it's important to notice those moments and like sort of not worry that I know it's difficult when you have a migraine, and I know it's difficult to understand like, oh, this is only energy that is working on my human body, and then I am going to like plow through it and make myself feel like got an itchy nose. I don't know why. Sorry. And then, but because to most people, any symptom equals something wrong with me, and equals panic, and equals fear. Oh my God, I have to take a tablet. I have to go to doctors. I've got migraines. I've got, I don't know, nausea or diarrhea or whatever the symptom might be. Because and then the immense feeling that people just can't even explain where it comes from. Okay, it is mainly caused by how the energy works nowadays, because it is clearing. Okay, and it's clearing through us because we are like filters. Okay, so they are going to be uncomfortable. It's always going to be uncomfortable just to plow through anger. Like this morning, I had anger, I had fear. Okay, and the fear that was holding on to me so well and so in such a sticky way that it nearly tricked me into doing things I didn't want to do, because me being me, when I am in my happy, calm and peaceful state and place, okay, I allow everything to unfold naturally. So I, for example, ask for something I want, okay, and I am okay. I'm really trying to be okay, because in the past I was trying to be really controlling. So obviously there is like a 50-50 of me, of that old me, and 50% of the new me who wants to let the life unfold things in front of you the way life decides that is appropriate for me for that very moment. Okay, and for me to wait for that moment without expectations and agreeing with myself, if I don't get the thing that I want, it's still going to be all right, because I'm still going to be happy. I'm not going to feel like I'm worth less than I was before. And try to get that thing myself by manipulating the reality, by trying to do it myself, and then just be heavy on this, push on this, because I noticed that I have such powerful aura that if I push onto anything, it'll straight away go away from me. Okay, or straight away will just sort of spring out so far away from me that it's so difficult for me just to reach out for it again. That's why my personal choice is just to wait for something that is going to happen for me. If I ask for it, I crave it. Wait for me to happen. Okay, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Okay, but this is a challenge for myself, and I'll fail every now and again, but every now and again I'll obviously will succeed, and this is what the life is about. I want to learn to do this, because the way I learned was that you have to influence the life. You have to push onto this. You have to push. It's not about pushing the needle moving. It's about just going and manually literally do everything, and the harder the better. And this is not the way that's aligned with myself. My way is an easy way where I am actually just not even needed there. Because with me being me, the outcomes that are the outcome that I regard it as done. Basically, the moment I ask for it, I just want to regard it as done. Okay, and it's really important for me, so that with me being myself, the more myself I am, the results coming quicker and easier. Okay, and this is my belief, and I mean, this is what happens in my life. I just don't need to do a lot. I just ask for things and they just sort of do themselves. This is how I want to live from now onwards, because it's an easy way to live. But before, obviously, it was completely different. So I'm learning in my new way. And this way is demanding a lot of discipline and patience, but it's also much calmer and less stressful and less anxious. There is no neediness. However, this morning, the neediness occurred. Okay, the pull, the attraction, the addiction, that was an addiction of the external thing to give me happiness, okay, is unless I get that text message now, unless I get that outcome now, unless I get that information now, my whole world is going to fall apart. I need it now. If I don't get it, I'm just going to get so mad. I'm not going to even be able to think about anything else. I'm not going to be able to focus on anything else, concentrate on what I'm doing, concentrate on the now moment, which is the best moment to concentrate on, the only moment to concentrate on. But what I was thinking about and craving, I finally found after doing the training that I actually did gradually go. It did gradually go away from me. So that fear that I am still covered with, that I still live in, there's still some of it in me. That fear that unless I get an outcome, it will not be all right for me. I'm not going to be the worthy. I'm not going to be the deserved one, the one who deserves the one. So I just have to do everything to do it myself, everything to manipulate the outcome. I'm not going to wait for the outcome to naturally occur and unfold in front of me. I'm just going to push that so that it actually just goes my way or no way. Okay, and that was so powerful that I nearly did it. I mean, I nearly believed my own thoughts, that my thoughts were my soul's whispers. Like it was so heavy and powerful. And I just felt the only difference was that, I mean, for me to realize whether it comes from a soul or if it comes from a mind that is scared that it's not going to get what it wants, because that's your ego, that's your hurt ego, who cannot let it go, who has to make a drama, who has to sort of stir the shit a little bit so that you feel like you have to do something, right? The only difference between these, I mean, there are differences, there are really slight differences, but the difference I find easier to tell whether I am just doing it by a soul-led or in a soul-led way or ego way, is to ask myself, is it coming from love? Okay, is it coming from love or from fear? Okay, am I craving so much because why? Because I'm scared of something? So because I just think that if I don't get it now, it's going to be the end of the world. If I don't get it now, then I am just going to be less of a human being. Can I just wait? Can I just wait and see? Can I just wait and see what happens instead of trying to manipulate that and obsessively think about the result that is just on its way? It was on its way. It was just a text message. It was just a message I needed. And it eventually came. It came when I least expected it, during the day later on anyway, when I've forgotten. But what I mean is the energy caused it. Okay, the energy that was so powerful, and it just wanted to shake me so much, and then just push me into doing things that I don't really want to do, and that my soul didn't want to do. I didn't even need to do, because everything was already set up for it. Excuse me. I just literally almost fell for it, and this is a difference, because in the past I would have. Right? I would have been the one who would be just trying to text my way into getting whatever I wanted to get, okay? And feeling worthless that I am not getting the straight away whatever that I wanted to get, and so on. And now, after, let's say, a time of meditation and concentrating on the internal side, it is easier for me to realize that this is in my ego trying to play a trick on me. Okay, this is the ego that is trying to get me off my path. Okay, because my main goal is not to get a text message, okay, with the information I wanted. My main goal in my life is to lead the life attachment free. That's my goal for now, okay? And in order for me to get the attachment free life where no external factor can bring me happiness, that my happiness and internal feeling of feeling good does not depend on the external happenings or not happenings. This is the lesson I wanted. This is basically where I was given an opportunity to practice that, to say to myself, okay, if you notice that you are not happy because the situation is not occurring the way you want it to occur, okay? And this is the fight in a battle with yourself, okay? I mean, I think that fighting a battle with yourself is the hardest battle you ever going to fight, okay? It's amazing, okay? And it's amazing about life, basically, to do that, because you can do this. You can disattach yourself from everything you want externally and agree with yourself that, yeah, if I don't get that, tough, okay? I just don't get it. And that's not going to be the end of the world. I'm not going to be less of a human. I'm not going to be worth less as a human. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. I'm not going to think less of myself. I'm not going to feel like a failure just because I didn't get what I wanted. I'm just going to accept the fact that perhaps it wasn't meant to be. And I am going to find myself a new goal and hope that this is going to just lead me somewhere. And perhaps me not getting what I wanted to get so badly is going to lead me in a different direction, a completely different direction as I'm actually supposed to go, where I'm supposed to go. So yeah, that was a toughie. Okay, it was a toughie today because seriously, the bottle, it just made me feel a bit shaky as well. So I never thought that I'm going to have to fight such hard battles. Okay, but this is good. It's a good thing because that's how it should be. This is your sort of battle, but it's a good way. Okay, it's a good loving way. It's like battling the negativity, okay, the things that are not supposed to be there, that are not coming out purely from love, that are not giving you the peace. They are giving you tension, they're giving you stress, they're giving you anxiety, they're giving you fear, they're giving you suspiciousness, they're giving you all those things that are there that are considered as normal nowadays, okay, but they're not. Okay, I'm telling you, what is normal for us, for human beings, is to be in a state where nothing externally out there can make you and shake your world. Okay, whatever happens, your happiness should not depend on it. Okay, and this state, this peace and calmness, and this state of love is natural for every human being. Okay, and this is only when you get health from that state. Okay, so the faster you get to the state where nothing externally depends on your inner happiness, the better. But in order to do it, you have to do inner work, shadow work first. Okay, fight yourself, challenge yourself, find out who you are, in the core of yourself. Okay, challenge everything. Challenge your words, challenge your thoughts, challenge your behaviors, challenge your beliefs. Everything that is you, that you think is you, find out if it's you. Okay, because 90% of it is not. Okay, 90% of it is out there. It's somebody else's, or it's something else that you think that it's you, but it isn't. Okay, so a little bit of a story, a bit of a mystery. Yeah, I've got a bit of a journal here, and I wanted to say something because today also I made a note about something important. This is about what is the key, because my goals for today was just to go to the dentist. I always write them down. Okay, go to the dentist, pay an installment, and think about how do I discover my self-worth. Okay, and that was a good one, because I actually realized last night that that the reason why I wasn't getting outcomes, as I recorded in the previous video about the jealousy, that I didn't feel worthy. Okay, but when I was recording a video, I wasn't feeling it the way I felt it the next day. Okay, the next day I felt it on a deep level. Okay, that it actually touched me. That I touched that place inside that caused me not feeling worthy, and made me realize that I was doing it to myself, not allowing myself to do certain things because I didn't think I was worth it. Okay, and that hurt me. Okay, I hurt myself by this. So it ended up in a bit of a teary moment as well. But whatever, it is, things come and go, and obviously on the way in self-growth, when you want to get somewhere, and you want to know, you want to have a surprise and be happy about your life surprising you all the time, but being in a good frequency and a positive frequency and a good vibration, positive vibe, you have to work with your shadow and to discover it, find out about it. And I am just seriously obsessed with my own shadow now. I really want to know what is there that I am ashamed of, what is there that I'm not accepting about myself, what's there that I want to change about myself, what don't I like about myself, all those things that I've pushed and pushed inside of myself. I want to drag it out, give it a little bit of an attention, as much attention as it needs, understand myself on this from this perspective, and let it go. Okay, and try and just put some light on it. So I don't have to pretend anybody. So I don't have to pretend that I'm happy when I'm not. So I don't have to say no when I'm thinking yes, and thinking and do yes, and say yes when I'm thinking no. Okay, this is it. This is going to not only be beneficial to me and my daughter, it's going to be beneficial to all the people that I come in contact with. That's why I'm doing it, because I can do it for others. Okay, and it's important. But the key, I wrote it in Polish, but just to think about how to discover my self-worth, feeling of self-worth. Okay, well, and I just made sure that I just made some notes. I think that the key here is to remind myself every single day that this version of me that is here now is unnecessary, is necessary to for further development and self-growth. And this is exactly how I'm supposed to be. Remind myself, this is exactly how am I supposed to be today. I choose myself today because this is the today me is the me that I need in order to grow more. Okay, if I was different now, I wouldn't be able to carry on with my growth. Okay, so I have to be me now. Okay, and that be me now, that me now, I have to be that me. Okay, and this it's necessary. That's why I need to accept that, whether I like it or not. Okay, I want to accept that. Okay, I want to decide that this is the me that I need for further development. Otherwise, I'm not going to get anywhere. Okay, I can't be different. I have to be that me, because that is necessary for me to go further. Okay, this is the level. I can't be any lower or higher. The me now today is the me that I need for further growth, and that's all it is to it. So naturally, I have to accept it. Naturally, I need to accept it because there is no other me than now. Okay, and this is so beautiful. So that's why I'm going to decide to be myself all day, every day, because there is no different me for that day. Okay, and the acceptance has to come from the inside, with the understanding and reminding myself every time that this is exactly how I'm supposed to be now. Okay, and perhaps I don't like it, perhaps there are things that I'd like to change, but there will be times when I'm going to be able to change it. But now I need to be the way I am, because without me being me like this, I won't be able to go anywhere. okay? And I'm not going to change my life or anybody else's life. Should I be different now? So I have to accept myself the way I am, because it's not for me to decide that I'm going to be, I mean, I can decide that I'm going to be different, but just from a point of view of the growth. But from the point of view of accepting myself, I need to know that this is me and there is no different me, okay? I hope it makes sense, but it did really make great sense in my mind today, and it was also connected with that feeling, you know, with that lifting feeling, like, oh my God, that was like this Eureka moment. Like, I have to accept myself, because this is me, right? I mean, this is me who I have to be in order to go, you know, without me now, I want to be able to develop into what I want to develop, right? Okay, so what is going to be the point if I am, let's say, it's just like being skinny when you are trying to lose weight, okay? There will be no point, okay? And this is the whole game. You want to grow, you want to develop, you just want to have this self-growth and get rid of, I mean, accept your shadow, yeah, and be better and become better version of yourself every day. So in order to become a better version of yourself, you have to accept the version that you have today. You can be a bit better tomorrow, but today you have to accept it, because you, as today, you need it for yourself to self-grow, to grow, and become a better version for tomorrow. So not accepting yourself is the opposite of growth. Is you're going to sabotage your own growth, okay? And this is where I was going wrong all the time. And it's brilliant that I finally got to that stage where I understand, how do I finally accept myself and start with feeling that I am worth it, that I have that self-worth feeling inside of me. Okay, so this is about reminding yourself that every day. And so that's why I'm choosing today and every day this life, which I've got now, so that I can sort of fulfill my purpose. Okay, and I thought it was a really good thing because it came from soul. I then read it twice again and I was really surprised that this is what I wrote as an answer to that question. So I just thought that I'd share it. Okay, I mean, things I share here are so personal. Okay, and it's just so I make myself so vulnerable sharing those deepest things from the inside, and exposing myself to being ridiculed and criticized. But I'm doing it nevertheless because I know, I can feel that I just want to do it. Okay, this is why, this is my purpose for now. Okay, just to share those things, and this is why I'm doing it. Okay, I love you guys. The journey is amazing. Okay, I recommend everybody to get rid of all your energies that aren't serving you anymore. Just get rid of those, because you can lead a life that is happy, that is peaceful, that is calm. Okay, that you're not bothered, that you are not anxious, that you are happy about yourself, that you feel happy about the life and not fearing things. You feel abundantly looked after. You are abundantly looked after. You don't feel like you going to die because the toaster is going to blow up, or the Christmas tree lights are going to make a fire, or anything that you can think of, right? That there's a socket in a bathroom, oh my God, there's gonna be we're gonna all be electrocuted, or there's something here, and oh no, don't cross the road because you're gonna get run over, or don't go there because you're gonna get raped, oh no, don't go there because you're gonna get mobbed, blah blah blah. You have to understand that if you do experience things like that, it was for you to experience because you sort of had it in you. That fear, you sort of, it sounds really harsh, but you brought it on yourself by thinking about it, fearing it, and attracting it. Because universe doesn't understand that you are asking for trouble, okay? universe wants to give you everything you want. Okay, and if you are thinking about something negative all the time, and you are imagining yourself that you're going to end up in hospital, or you're going to be mobbed, or you're going to be ridiculed, or anything like that, it's going to happen to you, because universe wants the best for you. So every thought you share with it, every thought you sort of send out there, you get back. Okay, you get those prayers. Okay, I'm discovering on different levels, but this is how it works mainly. If you fear in your heart, you have that feeling in your heart that things that can happen, and you just get scared, and you have a thought and imagination of that you're going to be in hospital, there is a very high chance that this is what you're going to get. You're sort of bringing it onto yourself. This is what the universe works like. Okay, it's giving you. It's like, even I read a saying the other day on Facebook, and it was just like it was bang on exactly, and it said, fearing things is asking for what you don't want. Okay, and it's true. And worrying unnecessarily is asking for things you don't want, but you are asking for them, and then you are getting them back. Okay, because you're scared that you're going to have an operation, because you're scared that you're going to get this, and sooner or later the things are going to figure themselves out in such way that you're going to get the things that you were afraid of. Okay, and it's not even sad, it's just the way it is in the universe. Okay, so the better the thinking, the less fear, the less anxiety, the less fear of and worry, and sadness, and everything that is inside of you that can be cleared, because these are the energies, everything that I just named, fear, blah blah blah, these are the energies. Okay, you can get rid of it from your system. You can make it so that it goes away from your aura, away from your energetic field, that you only attract the nice situations, you only attract the smiles, you only attract the good times, you only attract the morning with a smile on your face, and so on and so on. And yes, on the way to that state, you just it's a bumpy road. This is why we're here. We are here to experience the bumps, but it is so worth it. Okay, to get rid of all those energies, because then you become healthier, you become happier, you become calmer, you are not scared. Okay, you don't feel fear. Okay, so please do your shadow work. If you have to journal, if you have to exercise, spend time with nature, spend time with yourself, talk to yourself in a soothing way, in a loving way, and just work with your shadow. Get rid of the energies that are pulling you down. Get rid of the energies that are making you physically ill, because the energies that are dense, like fear, anxiety, it will make your body feel ill. Okay, and you're going to start getting symptoms that aren't pleasant. As long as you get rid of them, you can get rid of them. And sometimes they will just go through you, sometimes it comes out of nowhere, sometimes it's just because you sort of passed a person in the street, and you can feel their energy on you, and it's okay. You just let it go through you. We like each other's filters. Okay, this is why we're here. So anyway, I think I've spoken a lot today, and a lot of information. My throat is opening, I can feel it. I still feel a little bit of a relaxing moment for myself today before I go to work over the weekend. And I wish everybody a lovely weekend. I love you guys. You're amazing. And carry on with everything that you do, because you're doing it well. Okay. Love you. Bye-bye.